For the love of reggae music and music overall,
Your love struck me down lightning, thunder in my soul, baby. My heart beats for you only. Every word is true, I'm in love with you.
Mortimer seems an unusual name, but it is indeed his given name. Like reggae, the alluring singer was bred in the city of Kingston. Mortimer admits to being what he calls an indoor child who wasn't allowed to see much of the city, an act he quickly remedied once he got older. What he experienced helped to shape the musician he is today.
I listened to a lot of music outside of what was allowed in my household too. A lot of soul music, a lot of reggae music, a lot of pop as well. And yeah, like all of them, I think, influenced the sound of my music in one way, shape or the other. Plus the things that I have, just my environment overall and my observation, my perspective, all of these things have shaped my music now and the music that I sing now.
Listening to the melodic words of the love-struck artist makes you wonder about his pen-to-paper process.
My process involves a lot of sinking within myself, a lot of letting go of a lot of things within myself too, to give myself the space to kind of be honest, the most honest I can be when I'm writing. It's a very immersive process for me, I hate to be bothered in those times.
Oh, brother man, you can stop for a breath, but don't you quit.
From an artistic family, his career could have gone no other way.
My mother used to sing, and my father writes as well. And I grew up in an artistic household overall. My father is a painter, and I too, I dabble in art as well.
Still, his path took his parents by surprise.
For the love of reggae music, I have put myself in a position to be forsaken by family.
The church boy who wanted to be a reggae artist. So, how was that conversation?
I wish it was a conversation, but it wasn't, unfortunately. There was no conversation more than I would need to leave if this is the kind of lifestyle that I'm gonna pick up. Music was the choice of a child who wanted to be his own man and not necessarily walk in daddy's footsteps.
And it's right, you will feel a fire, nothing's wrong with having desire, just be willing to pay what it requires.
Many artists play their music in the shadows and fade away when the light appears. But here we are with Mortimer. Besides his obvious talent, a collaboration with Protege is credited with his fortune.
I definitely would say that song did a lot for the visibility of my career. I went to rehearsal one evening. He told me he had somebody to meet me, somebody for me to meet. And it was Protege and Winter, James at the time. And, they were like, yo, we've been listening to the stuff you've been making with Paris and, your other music that you have come out as well. And we'd like to work with you. And from there we developed a working relationship, and we got into the music of things, and it was fantastic, very natural, very organic kind of situation. The first time I heard it, I was like, whoa, and yeah, it was a joy and a privilege for me to sing that for sure.
Musical collaboration is often sought when trying to reach another audience. By his own admission, collaboration played a significant role in his career. But how does he feel about the coupling in general?
Collaboration is very important, I think. I have been caught in the past, with feelings of, oh, well, yeah, it's my music and it's my music and I need to write it this particular way and it needs to have this particular bass line. And while all of that is good too, collaboration kind of helps you get out of yourself sometimes too, for the benefit of the music itself. It gives you a chance to see from somebody else's eyes, to hear from somebody else's ears, and to experience just another person's perspective overall. And all of that now combined together, creates a work of art that is so multi-dimensional, in thought, that you end up with a really solid product.
Given the opportunity, who would you like to collaborate with?
Bob, for sure. For sure.
It's possible that we could go vault diving, but it's also possible that opportunity won't happen. Who else?
Chronix is one. I'd love to collaborate with Burning Spear. I think he is a powerful force in reggae music.
There's a lot of talk about the state of music and who does reggae these days.
I don't subscribe to that notion that reggae music is dead or belong to anybody. But I will say though that the state of the music now it's a bittersweet situation for me, because there's good music being made. I definitely believe so, and I hear it all the time. Then there's music being made that's not so good for the brain, But in the state of responsibility and perspective, I feel like there are aspects of the music that can be better. Good music is being made, You have a lot of great artists out there that's making music that's moving the culture forward.
And we can say that Mortimer is one of them. The singer is set to release his debut album this year, and though not willing to say much about it, he was willing to let us know that the album is more of a note to himself.
Your vibe is like a jet to breeze, you make me feel like